Hello everyone, Ebba here, speaking to you from Brandon, Manitoba. We left Winnipeg this morning, 9-ish I think it was, and we got into Brandon around 12:30, somewhere in there, and got ourselves settled a little bit. Our trip out here was really nice. It was a gorgeous sunny day when we left Winnipeg, and it stayed that way for our whole trip. It wasn't hot, it was just nice and sunny. We stopped at, I think it was called Seton Provincial Park. It was just a little picnic type of provincial park. We pulled in there at 11-ish and made ourselves some breakfast. And we had actually, Gary fired up the little stove and we had bacon and egg sandwiches, which were awesome. And yeah, and we had breakfast, and we had coffee. We got coffee at the Pilot Flying J before we left, and we filled up with fuel at the same time, and then we came here. I haven't seen how much fuel is here, but I imagine it's a little bit less than it was in Winnipeg. Brandon, when we came from Alberta out, Brandon was the cheapest fuel along the road at that point, and it was $1.34.9, and everywhere else was around $1.40. Now, for our American friends, that's $1.40 per liter, and so you multiply that times 4. Yeah, and not a gallon, a liter. Liters equal to your, or a little bit smaller actually, than your quart. So yeah, so you can figure our fuel is not cheap. Yeah. Anyway, here we are in Brandon. Now, we stayed at this Walmart. This is a Walmart in, I think they've got a couple of them in Brandon. Brandon's not a tiny city. It's quite big. It's got all sorts of things in it. This particular mall is quite large. It has the Walmart. Over there is a Dollarama and a Moore's Suit People store, and then there's a DQ. Way down at the other end there's a Home Depot. Somewhere close by here there's a Canadian Tire, and they're big stores. There's a Mark's, which is work clothing. I can't remember. There's Michael's in here someplace. I don't remember all the things that are in here, but I know there's lots and lots of stores, fast food stores, and as well as buying stores like whatever retail stores. There's an Ashley's, which is furniture, straight right there, really close to us. Yeah, so here we are in Brandon. It's going to rain. It feels like it's going to rain. It's getting what we call muggy, which is there's moisture in the air, and it starts feeling close, like it's almost like you're breathing steam. You know, if you turn a kettle on and you let it steam the room, it's kind of like that feeling. Not horrible. It's not horrible. See, over there they put in a bunch of charging stations for cars. That's new from last year. Don't think that was there last year. Maybe it was, but I don't remember seeing charging stations over there. There's like four or six of them over there. Anyway, yeah. So here we are. We are in Brandon. We're going to be here for probably 2 or 3 days. We might go and stay at there is a Husky Esso truck stop travel center up the road, and we might go and stay there, but I don't think we will. It's very, very quiet at the Walmart, and we've already been into the store and bought food, and while we were in there we talked to the customer service and asked them if it was okay to stay, and they said, oh yes, just stay over and park over there. And Gary said, oh yeah, we parked there last year, we know where it is, and you know, they were all very friendly. We found last year and this year again that Brandon is very friendly people, and they all seem quite happy to be, you know, in their lives. So yeah, so we're going to be here a couple of days. Gary's lying down. He's really, really exhausted from driving from, the last few days. I mean, we stayed a couple of days at Winnipeg, but yesterday we went shopping, and that was hard on him. His one foot is giving him a lot of trouble these days, and I don't know, he may have to go and get some shoes, and I don't know, we're going to see. But it really hurts him when we're getting around doing and trying to do things, and even, just simple shopping, because he has to walk, and it's his heel that's bothering him. So, so I'm going to go and play my game for a while. I haven't looked to see if I can get online, so it could be a couple of days before this gets put up. I know that last year we were able to get on to Ashley's. It wasn't great, but it wasn't bad, it wasn't horrible. I think we went over to Home Depot as well at some point and might have used theirs. We were actually here for quite a while last year. A couple of weeks, I think. We were waiting for money, as I recall. It's really nice not to have to do that, to just be able to say, we're staying for a couple of days because Gary needs the rest, or, and then we'll move on. But it isn't because we can't move from this spot because we need money. It's just, we just need to wait and for him to rest up a bit. He is turning 82 in July, so, we have to give him some space. Rest, and he needs to rest. So I'm going to go play my game for a little while, my Stardew Valley. I'm going to play that for a little while. I might have a look and see if I can get online, and if I can, I'll try and upload this right away so that it's there. If not, you'll have to wait until I get someplace where I can. So I will talk to you all soon. You take care of yourselves. I want to keep these short, and so that it's just an update. It's sort of like we're here and we're good. We're fine. The weather has immensely improved in Manitoba. It's so nice and warm. They're doing their fields. That was nice to see. They're actually doing their fields, like seeding right now. So it's been warm for a while. The trees have little buds on them. They're ready to come out. The little leaves are coming out. So yeah, it's the grass in the ditches and stuff was already green. So it's getting there. I can see green kind of on the side of the hill over there, where the highway is. It's getting there. It's getting good. So yeah. So I will talk to you again as I can, and I'll upload these when I can. So take care of yourselves, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.